so much, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. I am Paige Parks, Executive Director of Rhode Island Kids Count. There's three bills that I'm going to speak very briefly on. The first one is just to voice Rhode Island Kids Count, and right from the start, strong support for Rep. Giraldo's bill, House Bill 7794, for family home visiting. Divya already talked a great deal about it. The only thing I would just add is that what this bill does is that it actually allows Rhode Island to meet the requirement so that we can unlock more federal dollars. So in addition to it being a really important program that many families need and depend on, and really help for children's development, it also helps us bring in more federal dollars into the state. The second bill that I will speak very briefly on is Rep. Morales' bill, House Bill 7389, so that support and access to bilingual education. Rhode Island Kids Count was in strong support. You have heard me come and speak many, many times around the data around multilingual learners in our state. Rhode Island has the fastest growing multilingual population in the entire country. In the last 10 years, our multilingual population has increased by over 103%. You already heard great testimony about the importance of this bill. The only thing that I will just add in is that this is a very well-structured bill. If you look, it's less than $1 million, and it does three things with it. One, it supports really incentivizing schools to pilot programs for dual language programs, as we know is the most effective way to educate multilingual students. It also provides money for extending pathways so we can get more multilingual educators, and it even includes dollars for the administrative work to do that. So it's very smart, very comprehensive, and so we strongly support that. And the last thing that I'll testify on in strong support is Rep. Giraldo's bill, House Bill 7797, which is the Baby Bonds Act. Rhode Island Kids Count in strong support, as well as the Raising Rhode Island Coalition, which is co-led by Rhode Island Kids Count and the EPI. It includes nearly 60 organizations that are in support of this legislation. You all did a great job last year passing the Baby Bonds Act. We're really grateful for that. Now it's time to actually put funding into it so that it actualizes the promise that you all started last year. And what's better than the fact that it doesn't require any taxpayer dollars? That's something you won't hear from me very often in this committee, but it doesn't require any taxpayer dollars. So this is a way for us to really break the long systemic disparities we see in child's economic well-being and in child's poverty, and you can do so without tax dollars, and it really is following through on the promise you all started last year. So thank you so much for your leadership. We want to thank the General Treasurer for really being a great advocate for this, and Rep. Giraldo as well. So I'm happy to take any questions.
Thank you. Any questions? I don't believe there's any questions.